Smackdown, Smackdown, Smackdown. Let me know what y'all think about Smackdown down in the comments. I'm talking about Solo Sikoa talking behind Jacob Fatu back. We got Julia helping out Zelina Vega. Seth Rollins pulling up on Smackdown, but we didn't get what we wanted. Seth Rollins face to face with John Cena. That's what we really wanted, right? I'm pretty sure I wanted it. I'm pretty sure you wanted it. Let me know down in the comments. I be the main event. Welcome to the main event, the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. This is your Smackdown review. Seth Rollins and the Visionaries kicks out the show tonight. He was talking his shit about how he gonna capture the title, and they the most dominant force in WWE and on SmackDown. So Solo pulled up. Was like, really? Really? So he do his little segment. He was making jokes and shit. And they just have a little face-off, right? We got the Braun Breaker and Jacob Fatu face-off again. Then Jimmy enters the ring and attacks JC, which kicks off or leads us into our first matchup for the night. JC Mateo versus Jimmy Uso. And it was a pretty good match. Back and forth. JC was putting Jimmy down a lot. Jimmy was surviving JC, right? But Jacob Fatu had a little miss up with Solo and all that stuff. But anyway, Jimmy takes advantage, rolls up JC for the 1, 2, 3, and Jimmy Uso wins. Jimmy Uso may be going after that US title soon, or maybe teaming up with Jacob for how things looking, but we'll see how it go. Julia was seen talking to Zelina Vega, and she was eyeing the United States Championship again. Damian Priest runs into Jacob backstage, and he was eyeing the United States Championship again. Then we go into our next match. Piper Niven versus Zelina Vega, and Zelina pretty much was surviving Piper Niven, which she did. At the end, the Secret Harvest beats down on Zelina, and Julia comes out and helps Zelina. She helps Zelina, wins the belt. After she helps her, she attacks her. What Julia trying to say is, I'm taking the title from Zelina Vega, right? What if Julia wins the goddamn Money in the Bank? She gonna cash in on Zelina? With the way WWE going, I wouldn't even be surprised. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that down in the comments, though. So Zelina wins over Piper Niven. All right, we get Cody and Jay talking backstage, and he was like, I'm a little hurt. Yeah, I'm a little hurt. Yeet. And Jimmy pulled up, and if y'all didn't notice, Jay Uso got no mic time. No, that's good. That's good. No mic time for Jay Uso. That's good. Anyway, Aleister Black gets a video promo about LA Knight. Then LA Knight comes out and cut a promo on Aleister Black before we got the match. Well, LA Knight cut a promo on the Money in the Bank contender too. But LA Knight versus Aleister Black was a good match, a nice back and forth. We didn't get a confirmed winner because Seth Rollins comes out and he interferes in the match, and him and his crew beat down Aleister Black. Then they continue their assault on LA Knight. Then we got Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce making a major announcement, which I thought wasn't going to happen this year. I thought they were going to cancel it, but they made the announcement for the women's and men king and queen of the ring and Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia. So we will be getting that, which I thought they canceled it this year, but they didn't. They decided to do it. They probably did cancel it, but decided to do it because they already know it's money in it. It's money. If it's money, they got to do it, right? Or if they want to do it, if it's money, because R-Truth was money and they didn't do that. But anyway, let's keep going. Jade gets interviewed about Queen of the Ring and her situation with Bianca, but before she can give her thoughts on Bianca, Charlotte Flair pulled up. Charlotte Flair said, if you think you win the Queen of the Ring, girl, you mistaken. You mistaken your thoughts. So Tiffany pulled up with like it's Tiffany time and shit. Santos Escobar and his crew get a video promo about World Collide. Chad gets interviewed about World Collide. Andrade pulled up, Penta pulled up. We get us a tag match with Andrade and Penta versus the Creed brothers. Next, we had Tiffany come out. She talking her shit, real pulled up. Then we get this outstanding Aries sign pulled up on the Titantron, and Stephanie Valkyria comes out, which if anybody don't know, the horns that Stephanie Valkyria wear represents her birth sign, and her birth sign is an Aries, just like me. I'm an Aries, so we share the same sign, and Stephanie Valkyria is my Aries sis. Yeah, that way. Anyway, we get Stephanie Valkyria, Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss versus Naomi, Roxanne Perez, and Julia, which was a good match. But right at the end, Naomi reaches out for a tag, then she pulls her hand away. Julia was knocked the fuck out by this time. Naomi pulls her hand away, and Roxanne got jumped, which Stephanie, Rhea, Alexa picks up the win over Roxanne. They jumped her. So, this gonna lead to a lot of crap at Money in the Bank. I'm telling you, my Money in the Bank predictions is coming out in probably like a few hours, so y'all just stay tuned for that. Turn on notifications, be ready for it. Solo talks to JC, and he was talking about Jacob Fatu, how he's all gas, no brains. They walk off, and Jacob Fatu appears in the doorway, and he was listening. So, Solo, you just fucked up your chances for Money in the Bank, brother. I'm sorry, you're not winning. Bo Dallas get a video package about the tag team division and how they gonna take over. While he was giving out his little video promo, the tag team division was in the back watching. And the real boogeyman is the Street Profits, as they say. And they say they want the tag team division to handle that shit. So Fraction want a piece of the YS6. Motor City Machine Gun wants a piece of the YS6. DIY don't want no part of that shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't want no part of that shit. Huh? Then we get the tag team match with Penta and Andrade versus the Creed brother, which was a good match. We already knew this match was going to be good. Back and forth. Penta get the high tag and shit. But Chad tried to interrupt the match. Valkino comes out, attacks Chad Gable. Penta and Andrade picks up the win. Then Seth comes out. They attack Penta and Andrade. Cody pulled up, Jay pulled up, and we just have a face-off with them in the ring. We wanted Seth Rollins and John Cena face-off. That's what we want to see, but I guess they're going to save it. They got to be saving it, right? They got to be. But we'll talk a little bit more about that. We'll talk about Seth Rollins and the John Cena shit later on. So make sure your notification turned on, people. We got some shit dropping. We got things coming, I'm telling you. So, John Cena pulled up. Logan Paul sneaks attack Jey Uso. John Cena capitalizes on Cody Rhodes. They beat him down because they didn't come out there to talk. They beat him down, toss him out the ring. Then John Cena speaks, and everybody was waiting on John Cena to come out. Like when Cody was talking, they just got the John Cena chance, right? Let's go Cena, Cena suck. So they were like, fuck what Cody got to say. Jey Uso didn't get nothing but the 4 letters, 1 word, yeet. That's all Jey Uso got, no mic time. So that was it. That was it. But we got John Cena coming out. When John Cena came out, like the crowd erupted. We love Cena. We love you, Cena. Come on. But anyway, John Cena and Logan Paul gets the best of Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. Stand talls. Both of them are holding titles. John Cena says he's the last real champion. And Logan Paul will make an outbreak as your world heavyweight champion. So they're still teasing that Logan Paul gonna win the world heavyweight champion. We gonna talk about that too. Like I told y'all, we got a lot to talk about. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure your notifications are turned on. John Cena and Logan Paul stood tall at the end of Smackdown. We got Money in the Bank coming. We're gonna do our Money in the Bank review after I watch it. Of course, I'm not gonna watch it when y'all watch it because I gotta work. But when I get off, I'll make sure to watch it and give my thoughts on that. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the like button. I be the main event. And I'll catch you all in the next main event. Peace.